In this section, we'll cover a few additional filter options that can be used to customize a web report. Let's say we want to investigate the types of topics, subtopics, and sentiment towards different brands and models of printers. Or maybe we want to look at the topics in the reviews that gave 1, 2, and 3-star ratings. We can do this by adding filter widgets to our report. So to add filter widgets, we can do this from the widget panel. Or we can do it directly from the dataset nodes in the imported nodes panel. So let's add a few combo filters to our report. Next, let's customize these filters. First, let's show the titles on these. Let's work on the first one here. Let's make this one filter by the brand. So we find brand and select that. And we change the title of this. Now we can look at the component properties for this filter. And in here, we can change a number of things. We can change the type of sorting for the values. So we can choose to filter these alphabetically or by the number of reviews. So we'll sort this alphabetically. Let's change the second one here to filter by the brand and model. And change the title. And we can also check the sorting and change it to alphabetically. And finally, we can make a filter here for the star rating. Now, let's say that instead we've changed our mind, and instead of having the star rating be a combo filter, maybe we would like this to be a different filter. What we can do is we can just simply right click on this component and we can change it to be a different type of filter. For example, a range filter. And now it's a range filter instead. So now that we have our new filters, we now need to update the enhanced drill down relationships. Now currently, the filters we've just added aren't interacting with anything on this sheet. If we want this brand filter over here, for example, to control the other components on this sheet, we would need to drag connections between each of these, like this. So each component. And then maybe we want the brand filter to change the options that you see when you select which model from that filter or the star ratings. Now, this can get pretty complex, as you can see, and especially if we want to add interactions between the other filters to the components down here, as well as between the other filters. So instead of doing this, if we just want to create a relationship such that our filters update all the components on a sheet, all we need to do is select the little lightning bolt up at the top of these here. So these will update all of the components on the sheets. So we can do this for each of these filters here. And now each of these filters, when they are selected, will update all the other components. Now we can exit this enhanced drill down mode and we can republish our report to see how this changes. Now that we've republished our report, we can see that we now have the new filters at the top. We have our arranged filter here, and we can implement these filters. We can make selections, and they will update all of the components on our sheet. So now all my Canon brands will have just the Canon models here in this filter. I can select a model, and this will adjust all of the other components on this sheet. I can change the star rating as well, and those will also adjust.